my back blown out in a bedroom at this random party, and someone tries coming in. Thankfully, it was locked, so we just kept going quietly, but it was annoying because I just wanted to get my nut in. So I tried to speed up the pace because homeboy was not doing the job. Then I hear the doorknob clicking again, and this time it swings right open. And it happens to be the dude's friends that I'm smashing, and they start laughing. Apologizing, are about to walk out, but I told them, hold on, are y'all not gonna hop in? Because this dude wasn't working, so why not get his besties? So now I'm getting railed in all 3 of my holes, and honestly, it was the highlight of my year. Just remember, your man's besties always got your back. Follow for daily advice.
What is one thing that you've never told your ex?
That I cheated on him. But I'll say it now.
How many times did you cheat on him?
One time I cheated on him when he went to the barbershop to get a lining. One of my clients hit me up like, I want you to come like real quick. I got $1,000 for you. And I'm like, shit. Cool. Just drop this off. Went, made that money real quick, 10 minutes, and I was back by the time before he was done getting his lining.
Did you pay for his haircut?
No. Sure didn't. That felt good saying.
All right, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Sincere Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm going to title this lesson, These Women Must Be Stopped. Okay? These women have to be stopped because, it's pretty much a no holds barred free-for-all with them in the earth right now, man. Especially in Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, man. All right. And you just seen those 3 videos that I just played. OK, you had one woman that, was pretty much bragging about how she got a train ran on her. Right. And she let all types of niggas, run up inside of her in one day. Right. Then another woman was sitting there talking about how, she dropped her boyfriend at the barbershop and, she left for 10, 20 minutes, went to go suck a dude's rod off for, I forgot how much money she said, but went to go suck a dude's rod off and then come back to the barbershop to pick up her boyfriend like nothing happened. Then you had another video where a woman was, pretty much pregnant and, it was 2 dudes, right, that was in the video with her, and she don't know which one of them niggas is the father, but both of them niggas is bisexual, right? So she don't know who is the father, and both of them niggas is bisexual. They're in love with each other, okay? And that's why, I'm titling this lesson, These Women Must Be Stopped, man, because women are running around operating with pure impunity, man, right? And, their pride has pretty much reached to the heavens, man. Okay, these women are doing so much evil and so much wicked, and they've been getting away with it for so long that now they're just openly bragging about, getting away with murder, women are jumping on podcasts bragging about how they terminated their child at the Planned Parenthood, man. You know what I mean? Because they know that they're not going to be judged, right, in this society, right? Adultery, there is no law, there is no penalty for committing adultery, right? There is no penalty for a woman, having a baby with a man, right, and making him think that that's his child, but then he go do a DNA test and find out that that's not his child. She don't get penalized for it, right? That's why when these women be getting caught cheating, they just sit there with that blank face, and some of them even got the nerve to even laugh it off, right? Because they know that, ain't nobody going to do nothing to them. So they could do all sorts of evil, devious things, right? And just get away with it every time. Okay. And this is why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai needs to step in at this point. Okay. and, get these women a wake up call, get these women a reality check, man. All right. Because under the rulership of the devil, okay, Esau, Edom, the U.S. government, they're able to just, do whatever. They're able to just operate like pure animals, right? And, there's no judgment. There's no correction for it. You don't even have, the older women correct them anymore. I remember back in the day, you used to see, older women correcting the younger women, right? When the younger women get out of line, the older women will step in, right, and tell them the truth. Nowadays, the 50, 60-year-old women is jumping and they go into the club. They go into the club trying to, have sex with a young 22-year-old. So all of these women from the youngest to the eldest, man, is just bugged out, man. OK, and these women have to be stopped, man, because they're if they continue with this madness. OK, then the next generation. OK, the generations forevermore is just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. OK, I mean, look at the average 13-year-old, man. The average 13-year-old woman is walking around looking like a stripper. She's walking around looking like a stripper. You know what I'm saying? She's 13 years old. OK, women are dressing their children up, their little 2-year-old, 3-year-old daughter up. They're already putting them in grown adult clothes, right? Putting makeup on them. You know what I mean? Makeup is supposed to be attractive to a man, right? Not, a 2-year-old ain't supposed to have no damn makeup on, man. Who is she trying to attract? You see? But that's because these women are able to operate, right, with no consequences, man. And they've totally corrupted themselves, man. OK, and they have to be stopped. All right. They got to be stopped because it's every day you just watching these women just get away with murder, man. It's just, it's like, damn, ain't nobody going to stop these motherfuckers, and then you got, what makes it worse, you got beta males, simps that are, running and doing anything that they say. Right. They're running to their beck and call. That, a lot of these beta males and simps enable that behavior. A lot of these niggas enable the black woman to have an attitude. Right. A lot of these niggas think that that's cute, that she got an attitude. She's masculine. She don't take no bullshit from a man. Right. A lot of niggas prefer to deal with a woman that's adulterous. So it's a lot of these niggas' faults, too, man. A lot of these beta male simps, right, that are pretty much putting these women on a pedestal, making them think that they're more than what they are. OK, so because of that, man, these women have totally been, dysfunctional. Right. These women are dysfunctional in with their mentality. OK, these women are going through a form of some type of schizophrenic psychosis, man, that these women are under, man. You know what I mean? The average woman ain't even friendly no more, man. OK, because she has so much pride and, she just think that she got everything going on. All right. So, this is why I titled this lesson, These Women Must Be Stopped, man. OK, and the way the Lord is going to stop, this tirade of these wicked ass women is going to be with judgment, man. OK, it's going to be with a firm wake up call. OK, things like martial law, famine, pretty much societal collapse, war. OK, those are things that's going to wake these women up, man. OK, and force them to recognize the error of their ways. OK, but right now, these women don't think that they're doing anything wrong. That's why they're getting on the internet bragging about the demented shit that they doing. Right. So the Lord has to bring that judgment to them, man. OK, let's get Let's get Genesis. No, let's get Micah 7 and 10. Okay, let's get Micah 7 and 10. All right, because I only got 2 scriptures for this lesson. It says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it. Okay, and yeah, and these women have became mankind's enemy, man. Okay, women have become mankind's enemy. All right, the man's enemy. All right, you have a baby with these women. Okay, they quick to go to the courts and try to milk you for all the money and all the resources that you have, right? Going straight to the devil. Okay. Women is out here having sex with, they boyfriend's best friend. You know what I'm saying? That's an enemy, man. Right? Somebody that'll suck you dry. Somebody that'll persuade you to fall in love with them just so they could capitalize on you. That's an enemy, man. Okay. So that's why the scriptures say she that is mine enemy, man. Okay. You got to be careful with these women, man. All right. You don't give your substance to these women, man. Don't give yourself 100% over to these women, man. Okay. Trust me. Don't do it. All right. I don't give a fuck how cute she look. I don't give a fuck how feminine she is. I don't give a fuck. How tight her figure is. Don't give yourself to these women, man. Okay. Don't fall in love. Don't do all that romance shit. All right. If you're going to deal with a woman, just deal with her kind of like a partner, man. Right. You don't deal with her like a significant other and you're deeply in love, head over heels and shit like that, man. Okay. Because these women are out to destroy you, man. They're out to embarrass you. All right. The average woman in America hates men. Okay. She hates the masculine authority that men have. All right. And she's been socially engineered, programmed to think that way, man. Okay. These women are subconsciously your enemy, even if they don't want to be, even if they try hard not to be your enemy. Satan plays on their flesh. Okay. It says, "In shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God?" Okay. Yeah. And that's what is going to have to put these women back in shape, man. Okay. That's what's going to put these women back in shape. It's going to be the shame that they're going to have to inherit for everything that they've done. Right. And that's going to be judgment from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. There's a lot of women out here like you got these Instagram models, right, that just live their life in complete pleasure. You go on one of they Instagram pages, man, it's just straight up pleasure. You know what I mean? She's going on a trip here, trip there, trip here. Niggas just sending her money. She just living the high life. You see, a woman like that ain't got no sympathy for nobody, man. She will sell out her own parents, right? She will throw her own mother, her own father under the bus so that way she can come up. Okay. The only way to humble a woman like that is shame, judgment. Okay. The judgment that the Lord is going to put upon these women out here is going to turn them ugly, because that's what these women pride themselves in the most. That's how they've been getting away with all this madness. They've been able to use their beauty and their looks to entice men and get what they want. So a part of the Lord's shame that he going to put on them is he going to put judgment on them to where they going to look ugly. Right. The baddest little broad that okay, is getting ready to look like Sasquatch when the Lord get done with her, or a 3rd degree burn victim. You know what I mean? Missing limbs and shit. That's how the Lord going to have to do them. Okay. That's the only way that these women are going to learn their lesson. All right. It says, mine eyes shall behold her. And real quick, let me touch on this point where it says, where is thy God? Right. Because that's how these women, that's what they think. They think that there is no, heavenly Father. Right. There is no karma. Right. That needs to be returned unto them for all of their wicked deeds. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the reason why these women are acting out and the reason why they doing what they doing is because that they don't think that there is a divine source that's going to hold them accountable for the things that they do. OK, let me get this precept real quick. Just going into these women lacking accountability. Wipeth her mouth. Let me see. All right. Because ultimately what it is these women lack accountability. All right. And that's why they're all out of control the way that they are. OK, because the things that they do, they don't see anything wrong with it. Right. Or if they do know that it's wrong, there's nobody there to tell them that it's wrong. So they can pretty much play off of the delusion that, oh, that was the right thing to do. You know, cheating on my husband was the right thing to do. Extorting him for all his money was the right thing to do. OK, you know, smoking weed, being a lesbian, that's the right thing to do. Right. Because they don't have any accountability because they don't believe in the Heavenly Father. All right. So this is Proverbs 30:20. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Right. And what that's symbolizing is pretty much women doing things that's out of order. OK. And then she cover it up. Right. And say, oh, no, I didn't do that. You know, wasn't me. OK, that's what it's talking about when it says she eateth and wipeth her mouth. Right. Meaning that, you know, she indulges in a wicked act. Right. She do some all out evil and then, you know, wiping her mouth, symbolizing like, you know, she pretty much, you know, she covers it up. You know, she gets rid of the evidence. Right. And then say, oh, no, not me. And that's how these women, that's how they live their life, man, especially the pretty ones, especially the women that get everything they want out of life, get everything they want out of men. OK, especially them. All right. They lack all accountability, man. Right. You know, you look at these supermodels, these women who, you know, these women who travel the world and just, you know, America's beauty queens. OK, they don't have any accountability in their soul, man. All right. And that's why the Heavenly Father has to put judgment upon them to remind them, OK, to be humble. All right. To remind them that they're still human, that they still have a God to answer to. All right. And they can't just do anything that they want to do. All right. With no consequences. OK, this is Proverbs 30:20. And let's get it. Let's do NLT. Right. This is Proverbs 30:20 in the NLT. It says, an adulterous woman consumes a man, then wipes her mouth and says, what's wrong with that? You know, consumes a man. OK, you got a lot of these women, man, that have, you know, completely destroyed men. A lot of these niggas out here is doing life sentences behind a woman. Right. Men have went to jail because women have lied on them saying that he raped me. Right. And then he go to jail and he's held accountable, you know, for something that he didn't even do, you know. And he got to do a 10, 15 year bid. Right. Only for her to say, oh, I lied. It wasn't him. You see? So these women, they've made a hobby out of consuming men, out of breaking men down. You see? And then at the end of it, just say, oh, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with me putting you on child support and demanding thousands of dollars every month? Right? What's wrong with me, you know, getting pregnant by you and then going down to the Planned Parenthood and terminating this child because I'm not ready to be a mother? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with Ice Spice? What's wrong with Megan Thee Stallion? What's wrong with them? They're not doing anything. Feminism is good. You see? So there's nobody to hold these women accountable, man. Right? And that's why the Lord has to bring judgment upon them. Okay? So that way they can realize the error of their ways. All right? Let's go back to Micah 7:10. It says, where is the Lord thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Right. So these women got some hell to pay pretty soon, man. OK. All right. And the Lord is going to stop these women. All right. Because, you know, when you look around the world, all right, and you look at the state of women and how they think and just how out of order they are and how out of touch they are with, you know, who they are supposed to be on the planet naturally. You know what I mean? They're out of touch with their natural, you know, pretty much their natural role. OK, on this planet. All right. You know, it pisses you off. You know what I'm saying? It pisses you off. OK, if you have any common sense, it pisses you off on how these women behave, man. Right. It's disgusting. OK, it's not even cool. The shit that they be doing. It's not cute. It ain't funny. Right. That two women are walking the streets holding hands, kissing each other in the mouth. Ain't nothing fucking funny about that. Ain't nothing funny about a woman being a stripper. Ain't nothing funny about a woman selling her vagina for $120. Ain't nothing cool about that, man. OK, but to these women, it's funny. It's cool. It's the high life. Hey, I got away with it. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Those same type of women are getting ready to be trodden down, man. OK, the Lord is getting ready to, you know, shatter their whole goddamn reality, man. Well, they don't even live a reality. The Lord is getting ready to shatter their whole fantasy. OK, that's why the scriptures say the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Right. Meaning that all the perks and the goodies that these women have got. Right. That they've obtained just for being women. Right. Just for being a woman. She's been able to do this, that, and the third and talk to men like this and play the field and get VIP at the club. The Lord is going to dry all of that up, man. OK. A lot of these women depend on the government, man. A lot of these women depend on 911 to come and save them anytime a hostile situation happens. The Lord is going to dry all of that up, man. OK, and leave these women out here bare and hopeless. Right. Leave them out here alone. Because a lot of these women ain't got no man to protect them. All right. So the Lord is going to cripple this society. The Lord is going to turn it into the purge, every man for himself. And then these single, independent, pretty women, right, that's been able to get away with all this bullshit. OK, they're going to have to be subject to pain and torture. OK, that's how the Lord is going to even the playing field with them. All right. The Lord has to break them down, man. OK, because they're not going to learn. All right. It's at the point now to where, you know, these women are past redemption. These women are past talking to. They're past reasoning with. They are fully convinced, OK, that they are supposed to be independent and they don't need no man. And, you know, pretty much the feminism lifestyle is the best way for them. So, you know, there's nothing to talk to them about. You know, they got to receive judgment at this point. So this is Genesis 6 and verse 5. OK. And I just want to get this example. Right. Because this right here shows that when people get too out of hand. Right. When mankind becomes too unfruitful and becomes way too wicked and you know, people start to go past the limits of moral code and ethics and moral sanity, right? The only thing left for them is destruction,
right? At that point, there's no negotiating with somebody that is all the way wicked like that. And that's where these women are at this point. Okay, they're all the way wicked. There's no point in talking to them. There's no point in trying to teach her the truth, right? There's no point in trying to, turn a hoe into a housewife, okay, and show her the better side of life and what you can offer her as a good man. There's no point in that, man. Now, there are going to be some women, okay, in these latter days that are going to be worthy of salvation, right? But those are going to be special women, okay? Those are going to be women who have repented. And there's going to be a small few, okay? So, don't expect that little bitch you seen at the grocery store in your neighborhood, the little sexy little bitch you seen at the grocery store in your neighborhood to be one of them women in that day, right? More than likely, she's going to be out of here. More than likely, the Lord is going to dispose of her, right? Because the majority of these women live a fast-paced, raunchy, nasty, sadistic lifestyle, man. Okay, and just like how there's only few men of the Lord, there's only going to be few women that make it out of Babylon, man. It ain't going to be too many, okay? There's other women are all around the world, you know what I mean? The Lord don't need to save too many women out of Babylon anyways. If you really think about it, the Lord don't need to save too many women out of America anyways. There's all types of women around the world. Every tribe, every nation of women is all around the world. You can repopulate with them. You don't really need the American woman, but the Lord is going to save a few of these American women, right? Because that's what he promised. Okay. All right. So let me get this, because this happened before the flood, right? This happened before the Lord had to flood the earth because niggas was so out of hand with their wickedness. Genesis 6:5, it says, and God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. All right. And that's where we're at today. That's where we're at with everybody on the planet Earth. But right now in this particular lesson, we talking about women. OK, this is where women are at. OK, every imagination of these women is just all out wicked. It's only evil continually. Right. They don't know how to do right. They don't know how to be, a good wife to somebody. You hear the shit that they be saying, man? Like, really pay attention to what these women are saying on the internet, man. They saying, they pretty much talking about building a family like it's a terrorist attack or something, man. These women want to be independent and, be loose with their genitalia, man. They want to be loose with their vagina. They want to. Okay? They know what they're supposed to do. They might not know how to do it. These women might not know how to be a housewife, but they know that they're supposed to be a loving mother and a wife to one man. They know that, but they don't want to do that. Okay? They want to take full advantage of what the devil has provided them. So they got to go. Verse 6, it says, and it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. Right? So pretty much the Lord was fed up with how niggas was on the planet Earth before he flooded this entire planet. The Lord was fed up with these wicked ass niggas. Okay? So you don't think the Lord is fed up with these women? Right? The Lord is fed up with these women, man. Okay? The Lord is fed up with them, man. Trust and believe, man. Okay? It's only for prophecy's sake that these women are going this far with their wickedness and getting away with it. It's only for prophecy's sake. Okay? The scriptures even talk about how, one of the curses is that, you shall betroth a wife and another man shall lie with her. Your wives shall become harlots in the city. That's prophetic. So it's only for prophecy purposes that these women are getting away with this much, wickedness. Okay. But really, the Lord is fed up with them, man. All right. And the Lord is going to start making examples of women, and he going to shut their whole little program down. Their whole little pretty parade, pretty girl rock, black girl magic shit. All that shit is getting ready to be shut down. And the Lord is going to introduce judgment and introduce horrors to their little communities, man. These women's little independent tirade. Verse 7, it says, and the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from Salakia. I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. You see? So the Lord is fed up with everybody on the planet, right? And that includes women too. So it's going to be a lot of judgment on everybody pretty soon, man, because these men ain't no different. Like I said, a lot of the reason why a lot of these, these women get away with a lot of the bullshit they get away with is because a lot of these niggas is enabling them. Niggas is at the bar and at the club, keep buying them drinks, making her feel like a god. He texting her all day. He telling her he love her first. Some beta male simp faggot Pee Wee Herman shit that these niggas be on. So these niggas got to go too. These men got to go too, man. You ain't supposed to uplift these women like that, man. Okay, the Lord said they are the weaker vessel. All right, you're supposed to be an authoritative figure over them, but these niggas have pretty much put their nuts in her purse, right, and let her have full dominion, and that's why these women are all out of control like this. That's why these women think like men, because they bully men into submission. Okay, so the Lord just got to get rid of everybody, man. Right, all of these niggas that ain't a part of the elect, right, that haven't repented. First and foremost, you got to be an Israelite to repent. But, everybody who's leaning more towards Satan got to go. And these women are leaning a lot more towards Satan in these latter days, man. And you can see it. Okay? You can see it. All right? That's why they put these little characters on the radio. They put them on the television. Sexy Red, Ice Spice, and, all of these Cardi B, and what they got, this new bitch called Scar Lip. Some black woman with a goddamn deformed lip talking like a man. You know what I mean? WNBA players with a whole lot of masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why these characters are put in front of these women, okay, as for a social engineering tactic. All right? Social engineering tactic. It's a social engineering project, okay, that these women have been seduced by, okay? And that shit has spoiled them rotten. And at this point, there's nothing left to do with them. They don't want to be wives. They don't want to be mothers. They don't want to be cooperative. They don't even want to be friendly anymore. What the hell? What could you do with them? They're rabid dogs. You got to put them out their misery. Okay? So that's what the Lord is getting ready to do to these women, man. The Lord is getting ready to, put these women out of their misery. All right? Because it has to happen. They have to be stopped, man. They're going way too far. These women are going way too far. Every week is like, yo, what's next with these women? What else? What won't these women do now? What won't they do? They already getting trains ran on them. They already getting pregnant by two different niggas. Well, I mean, you can't get pregnant by two different men, but, these women are caught up in these, love triangles to where she's pregnant by this nigga, but she don't know it could be this nigga's baby, but then it could be that nigga's baby, and nobody holds them accountable for it. Okay, so it's gonna have to be Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and the Lord is gonna do that when this place falls. All right, the Lord is going pretty much show these women everything that they've been doing, okay, has led to nothing but utter destruction. And the Lord don't give a damn how pretty you are. The Lord don't give a damn how fat your ass is, how many niggas you got in your phone thirsting over you, worshiping you. You gonna die just like anybody else, man. All right. So with that, give all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai Shalom.